Welcome to another Thursday night fight night here, live from Cardiff Firestorm. I'm your host Fish, and I am joined by...
Don't worry folks, Sam Jacko was alright. He hasn't been mauled in a horrible fire. It's me, Paul Fallon, instead.
I told you I was going to laugh. Guys, thank you for joining us as always. We have got 4 to 5 rounds of Final Fantasy to show you tonight. And first on the stream is, well, I say first, she's been on before, but it's Nia. I said I'd put her on because she's been practicing a lot and she wants to show off.
That's great. Yeah, no, I'm happy to see it. I think it's our man Dwelfling's first time on stream as well, so
Absolutely.
Should be no pressure for him, obviously.
Yeah, one of our newer players, brought along again by our lovely Morgan, who did really well with his monsters last week.
That's right. I assume he's playing monsters again. Maybe we'll see later.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, we're going to switch over to the gameplay table and let's see if they're ready to go.
We're due to start any minute now,
yeah,
so...
Give them the little thumbs up so they can start when they're ready. But we have, though, Wind, Earth, Cat 15, played by Dwelfling, and 4-colour wall.
Something we've seen a lot of before, but there are many different flavours, so I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to take us aback, and we'll see exactly what's going on in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, exactly that. 4-colour wall, I know Nia is running 22 EX bursts in this.
Only 22?
Only 22. Dwelfling, though, he's again, one of our newer characters, but he is enjoying his sort of mono earth, just getting his grips with, like, Shantato from Opus 1 and things, so...
Oh, key cards, yeah, sure. I mean, I've got a lot of time for Cat 15, the Wind Earth variant, the retainers package, as it were.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like they're ready to start. Are they going to roll the dice, or have they decided already?
We may have missed the decision, but we will guess when they go.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be pretty obvious when someone takes the first turn, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, we're still doing mulligan check, that's fine.
Guessing.
Evening, Paul, YYT, how you doing, sir?
Appreciate you joining us. Now, looks like Nia is on the plate. Let us go.
Okay, so are we going to... Let's see. Streamer Lean is not coming in handy. Okay, we're going to go in with a King Tycoon, yeah.
Pretty standard. Let's go get the Lena.
Because, I mean, that's going to be what she searches for almost immediately. And this could be a variant that uses the Warrior of Light package, and she could also be getting a Faris.
I doubt it, unless she's already got the Lena in hand.
Yeah, possibly.
So, simple turns. Going to see a bit of setup on the side. Interesting sort of line that Dwelfling's playing here. He does have a bit of monsters, I think, in this deck as well.
Yeah,
which should be interesting. Kind of like the Mira Zombie package to stall out a bit.
Yeah. I mean, that's quite a good fit for Earth and or Wind. We do like to see lots of different variations if we can.
And there's the Noctis off of the Regis. Let's get that set up early and start pinging off the things as they enter.
Nice and easy turn one. Dwelfling there offering to cut. Okay, are we going to... I can see a Chocolate backup. I think that's coming down.
Yeah. Let's get the colour fix right early.
No, it's just... Nothing wrong with going into 2 backups, but of course it's usually good if you've got a plan for the next turn to use those 2 backups effectively.
Exactly that. Now, can Nia actually play anything here? Because she could be a little bit stumped for colours, but you never know.
It's always tough to get the initial run of colours off in this deck. I mean, the backups are very varied and there's lots of EXs. Oh, there we go. We're going to go Claris, probably into an Edgar.
You'd like to think so, right? Because you need your fire CP, and it's one of the best fire backups going at the moment.
Absolutely. Yeah, and as if by magic, there is Edgar.
Oh, it's like we know what cards are actually doing and stuff. Go us.
I think that would make quite a good promo. I think that should be a promo card. That old Edgar, because I mean it's just very versatile. It's very.
I think it might be a while before we see it as a promo card.
It would, yeah. I mean it's usually a few sets after the fact that they decide to add something to it.
Yeah.
And we're just playing Lena for a Lena. Yeah, fine. 3 colours is better than 2.
Now she does only need that Edgar down, and Warrior Light is available to her.
That's right.
And Dwelfling get an answer ASAP.
Let's see. So. Yeah, okay, we're paying 3
for Riku. Okay.
Riku, okay.
You don't see Riku too often, but I suppose if you're running Noctis, you can get something back from it. So
That's right, yeah. It's,
I do quite like this. It can reduce any CP, and yeah, when you play multi-element, choose one Earth forward in your break zone, other than Riku, add it to your hand. Only once per turn, but
I mean, even if it's just Noctis, I think that's not a bad line of play for Dwelfling to go on here. I think he's, he's got some, options. He's got some plays he can be making, and yeah, we're going to go into Edgar. Edgar is going to bring out nothing by the looks.
yeah, just get the colour fix in. It looks like she doesn't have Sedan in hand, which is unfortunate.
That would be ideal. That would be a really nice play.
Now, I do like the idea with Dwelfling's deck here that he could play the Noctis and play something when, sort of along the lines of Gladiolus or 5CP Ignis.
Yeah, definitely.
And then potentially get one of those back as well from the Riku, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Nia is very much aware of the fact that if she has forwards on board, they become Noctis targets. So I think she's just waiting until she has a very comfortable board state to open up with before putting forwards down just to get eaten up by Noctis triggers.
Yeah, and Dwelfling's got to be happy here, hitting that Sedan on the damage. Sadly, couldn't get past 2 backups yet.
Okay, so
But there is
there we
the
are,
wall.
Warrior of Light.
Big old boy he is.
Arguably the best card in the game.
Sadly.
Certainly does have a lot of text.
Don't all Warrior of Lights these days?
Yes, they certainly do.
Let's not bring up Gigawall again. It's already giving me Vietnam flashbacks. Oh, and Refia now.
Yeah, this is comfortable.
Refia is not on the target of 4 yet.
No, 3, which is close.
A free activation is really nice. Now, we have seen Dale in the past put this to really good effect, and that is a big hit as well. There's that Ignis I mentioned earlier. I love that card. One of my favourite Earth cards going at the moment.
I mean, in this deck, it has the potential to be a sort of double kill as well. You sack a backup and deal the damage from Noctis. You could really change the board state quite dramatically.
And we can't forget as well, obviously, the recursion you get off of sacking the backup, which is really nice.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, it's just all coming together. Okay, so Noctis. Yeah, Noctis
so
effect.
We're going to get the Riku trigger.
Yeah. Let's see.
So there's our Noctis.
You got back, I believe, Gladiolus.
Yeah, now don't
Which is
forget.
a great target, and obviously the search from Noctis as well. Is he just deciding what he wants to do? Yeah, there we go.
What do you go for here?
Well, I mean, Gladiolus is already there. I mean, maybe you go for Prompto.
Yeah, okay.
Prompto is a perfectly valid choice. I mean, a lot of people pivoted over to the backup when that came out, but
It was because you could get that sort of synergy with the 5-drop Ignis, where you could sack it, get the draw,
right.
get the card back, and get the break. Is a lot for 5 CP.
yeah, absolutely,
So,
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this Prompto, though. I mean, I quite like him in terms of what he can do.
Well, he's going to be 8k.
Yeah, so
and
I mean,
it's going to be enough to finish off the Refia.
I mean, that's a start. That's where we want things to go. I mean, there's not much else you can do with this board, unfortunately, because Wall is a mighty 10k, and everything there is not quite enough. No, unfortunately, you only get that trigger once per turn with Noctis. That is a shame. I think that's just been explained to our Dwelfling here, but
it's a shame because he would have been almost enough to kill the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway. There's no follow-up, so...
No, that's fine. But it would have actually killed Wall, because if he deals damage to a forward...
Oh, yeah, of course.
It would be increased by 2, so...
He's going to be kicking himself on that one then. But Dwelfling sat on a mighty board is still not enough to get past a big first strike, 10k. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, that's it. I mean, Nia's still very much in control here. Both sitting on 1 damage apiece.
Still a close game. Yeah, right. Good. Right. You can call out the mistakes, by the way.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
For some reason, it wasn't auto-updating because I haven't clicked auto-update. Might help, you see.
Technology, eh? Okay,
What
so...
fascinating modern age we live in.
So Nia's sitting on quite a handful of cards and all the colours she could ever need. I don't know if she's going to just attack and pass. I mean, there's no reason to not attack into this board.
No, exactly. You got the first strike that's going to protect you, and you got it still to defend because of Brave. But Nia...
Okay.
Oh, a new Refia again.
A new Refia, okay.
She does need to try and get those Warrior Light numbers up. It feels like she definitely needs another Warrior Light in the backup line, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Just to get that advantage and value straight back without any without any quarrel. So are we going to see a tap with Warrior of Light and then reactivate with Raffia, tap again on swing to remove something?
I think we do, and I think it's got to be the Noctis, right?
Yeah, I think that's the key. Right, okay, so she's gone straight to combat. Okay.
So no EX burst yet.
I mean, I think Dwellfling is going to struggle now because there's no, off the top of my head, there's no ping in Earth or Winds that can just deal with a 10k in a single shot. I mean, you can play another forward, and okay, we're just going to get the Chocolate, draw a card.
It is unfortunate he didn't keep hold of that Gladiolus until this turn, because
that would have been ideal. I think that would have put him very much in the driver's seat.
Exactly that. Now,
counting up now for a big play, I think.
Let's hope. Now, again, he is one of our newer characters, and he did say earlier that against me as well, in sort of a free play game, that he misplayed Shantato, just played it on top of his two forwards, didn't realise they got removed as well, so let's hope he's not doing the same thing here.
That's right. Oh, ping 10.
Oh, wow, is that a Shadow Lord? Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting.
That's huge, yeah.
Because that means he can just annihilate both of those, and he's... Oh, Nia answers
Amaterasu straight back. Oh my goodness, that is...
what a sequence of plays here. Great
there
plays.
are two auto abilities going on the stack because of Noctis's damage as well.
Yeah.
Noctis will still deal 9k somewhere unless he's cancelled that.
I doubt it, because why would you cancel that? I think you might have to go give him a run.
I will go and give him a nudge.
Because Noctis does affect, and it can kill a Raffia here. Good old Paul. Sent him on his way on his skates. Because I sit on the inside, you see here, guys. I'm blocked in. He's not. Perks of the job. So Paul just explaining the Noctis trigger also goes on the stack. We can easily assume that Nia would have Amaterasu'd the Shadow Lord effect anyway, just because otherwise you lose two of your Warrior Lights instead of just one. But here we can... Let's just double check that. It looks like he might be trying to say it elsewise. Let's see here. When a window forward, other Noctis enters field, choose one forward, so it's not a May. Yeah, so... Yeah, kill the Raffia. Logical. Even just the Warrior Light. And here comes big old bad Paul, dropping the bad news on Nia.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. He hasn't done much for the board state.
But it's keeping that number of Warrior Lights down, and now Nia hitting one of those 22 EX bursts. Kukling.
Better late than ever.
What do you pick here?
I mean, I think pretty much everything's kind of spent at this point. It's
probably the Noctis, right? Just in case.
Well, you can't trigger twice in a turn.
True.
Maybe Prompto to roll him down to 5k, because then you can tap and finish him off with Warrior Light.
Yeah, just before end of turn. That's a good shout.
We'll see if that gets picked up. But she's picked him and drawn a card.
Yeah. Now, if you're near and you pull a Shantato, you probably Shantato.
I would totally Shantato.
She
didn't do the Prompto. Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't think it's a huge deal.
I mean it's
but
one body out of 5, but you take your damage where you can. Really, you take your hits. You got missed opportunities do rack up, and they do cost you. Okay, we're going to go into...
Oh, okay. Kusith into an arc there.
Okay, so arc's going to be online straight away when it hits the board, because wall is too many colours.
Yeah, too many is the correct amount. So, reveals top 5 cards, adds 1 earth, fire, water, whatever, to your hand.
Yep, and a lovely... It's card, isn't it, with him? Yeah, so
card.
It can be anything on that list, as long as it's not wind, which...
I think you probably go with the Faris, right?
I'd say so too, yeah, just to, if there is a board wipe coming, or if your Warrior of Light disappears, you're going to want a means to search it soon, because I think it's damage 3.
Yeah, that's when you get the search, and then either way, you'll still be getting 9k's worth of pings as well, just off of the...
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The spread damage is quite potent when it wants to be, and it can very easily escalate. Okay, so we're going to go straight in with that, actually, yeah, fair enough.
Just ditch the hand, let's get it going, into the Faris. No search, but well, would help if I could spell. There we go. So we're going to get 3 loads of 1k, well, 1k to the board, and then 3 loads of 3 coming from the effect.
2 go into Noctis for a total of 7, and there's an extra...
Yeah, she could. I think she's just put that as everything on the Noctis, but in theory she probably could have put it put the extra 3 on like Shadow Lord, Gladiolus, something like that, and then tap with the Warrior of Light, right?
Maybe she doesn't want to tap with Warrior of Light because that is literally the only thing stopping Dwelfling from attacking in general. I mean, I think he's trying to do a cheeky poke with Gladiolus, knowing that the damage will be higher, but he's not first strike.
No,
so
exactly.
He won't actually deal any damage.
Yeah, if Nia eventually realises that, everything just runs up against that big old wall. Is that Gudon I think he pulled there?
We have...
Yeah, Gudon.
Yeah, been a while.
A Liam, Earth and Wind staple.
Oh, yes. Liam, if you're out there, Gudon is still being played.
Also, come back to us, Liam.
Yeah, man.
Where are you?
Are we going to go straight into Gudon? No, we're going to go into... I forget her name.
Tifa?
No, that's the 15 dual element. Her name is... something. Begins with an I.
Yeah, you got me at a stump. But as we see that he sort of played that after the Noctis, so we got no Noctis trigger. Because really, you could have played the Noctis, found probably an Ignis.
Yeah,
and played the Ignis instead.
No, that's right. I mean, it's very wide board to deal with there, though. I mean, that's going to put Nia on edge.
The problem is none of it gets past the wall.
No, not even party attacks or anything like that.
No.
I'm just going to use this moment to quickly look up that particular card because it's bugging me now, knowing not.
I don't even know what Opus this is from, so I can't even look.
Her name is Iris.
Iris, okay. This is Iris. There we go. Okay. So, enter, activate 2 wind or earth back, earth back as you control, but sadly, Dwelfling is only on 2. Pay 2, select one of the 2. Iris gains 2k until the end of turn. Iris gains, it cannot be blocked by a forward of 9k or more. That could be a way through wall.
That is definitely an option to get through, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, let's see if that lives long enough. Oh, and we've got Luneth coming in now to really rack up potential damage. I mean, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6k, I count.
Oh, yeah, it counts Warrior of Light as well, right?
It counts Warriors of Light and Fire cards, so Edgar counts on this particular instance. 6k, and then you stick it on top of a bunch of other Ks coming from Faris and Warrior of Light. I think we could see this board drastically reducing in size very soon.
I think you probably just pick the Noctis, have the Faris 1k finish it off, put the extra 3 on Shadow Lord or
something big, right? Just to get.
Unless really it probably needs to be the Iris because that's the only thing now that's not going to get through.
Well, interestingly, so she's elected to do the 6k onto Prompto,
which is still bigger.
That's still bigger than 6.
Yeah, I think she's messed up there. She has realised now that she has picked, unfortunately, the wrong target because it is 8k currently.
That's right. I mean, she could have potentially picked Noctis, because then you do 1k and you've still got 4 instances of 3k to finish off 2 7s as well. So
in theory, she could damage something else, but the problem is that if something's going to die here, you probably just take the block and get rid of that Faris, because it's mean.
Yeah, Faris is going to be doing a lot of work constantly, turn on turn, so if there is a means to block it and get rid of it, now is the time.
And Prompto should die there as well, because...
Prompto has rolled down to 6k power.
But we're not seeing that.
We're not seeing that. I will...
May have to go take a goosey gander.
I will.
Paul is off again. Again, perks of the job, guys. I am... just sat here. Thank you, Zeno, for letting us know his Iris. Sorry, we were very late seeing that. So looks like, from what I'm kind of hearing from here, does sound that maybe like Nia didn't actually target the Prompto. So the Prompto looks like it might be living. But again, though, the Faris is only 7k. I think you take the block here. So let me guess, she didn't actually target the Prompto.
No, it did move over to the Noctis, which is agreeably a better play.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, Dwelfling did not block the Faris, and he really should have here.
Absolutely. I think now, even if you're trading up in value or down in value, however you measure it, it is worth getting rid of Faris because it will just clear your board away if left unattended.
I think the Shadow Lord was primed to be able to do that. Although the Shadow Lord is bigger now. We're on damage 5, so he's now going to be 10k and dark.
Oh yes. That catches a lot of people out. You know, they forget that it's also now a dark card, which may or may not impact something that they're playing in their deck.
Can't remember if it gains Brave as well. It does.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's significant.
That could make a huge difference here. Again, though, Dwelfling needs to find an answer for that wall. If he can do that, okay. So there's a bit of the monster stuff.
Okay, so an Everay, which
Rug will do it. Play the rug.
Play the rug. You absolutely play the rug. Oh no, he can't.
Oh no, he can't because it's become dark.
Yep.
Oh, Shadow Lord is now.
Oh no.
This is why you should have taken the block on the Faris. Oh no.
I just hope that rug doesn't come down onto the field because I've only just come back.
Here we go. He's off. Falls off again. Sorry, can't even be done. So, because Shadow Lord has now become dark, the rug cannot be played. Oh, it's painful. Painful. Now, yeah, we're just going to reverse it. Oh. Dwelfling could have had the way back in, but sadly, gonna get your steps in tonight, mate.
Then some, yeah. Maybe I'll get tomorrow's steps in as well, who knows. Okay, so we are back onto Nia's turn.
Yeah, I think we're probably looking at the end here.
Yeah, I mean, Faris and Lunith are going to just clear something away. Prompto is a mere 5k.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So in theory, what we could do here, I think, you're going to do 1k to the board, finish off. Well, I think you probably just kill the Shadow Lord. I know we now know that Rug is in hand, but it's still a 10k blocker that you want out of the way.
Absolutely.
But you have got to be careful because obviously, you can crash into something when you attack with the Faris.
Oh, okay.
Well, the Rug's probably not staying in hand for long.
Well, actually, as long as...
Don't forget to draw. There you go.
Don't forget to draw, yeah.
Didn't see what it was, sadly.
I mean, maybe because it's a dead card, Nia's just leaving it up there because, unless he blocks with Shadow Lord now.
Yeah, but would that be too little too late? Because
I think so, yeah. I mean, even if there is an empty board or a dulled board on Nia's side, oh, here we go, we're getting another forward in.
Yeah.
Raffia bringing in a... Oh, Lena bringing in a Raffia, always mix those two up. That's
going to reactivate. So now, in theory, what she could do here is bottom something, move to attack phase, reactivate, then attack with the Faris, kill something. I think she's got lethal here.
Yeah, no, I think this is all she wrote, but we'll just keep an eye on it. We'll make sure, we don't want to make assumptions. EX burst might change everything. I mean, admittedly, Shantado's not an EX burst, but...
If by some miracle Dwelfling lives through this turn by taking every chump block he can, then hits the Toto, he will be able to use it as long as he didn't draw a second light card.
Yes, I mean...
Here's hoping for him.
Here's hoping. Okay, so Nia's just mapping this all out now, making sure that I think she realises that it's either going to be very close to lethal or exactly lethal.
I think she's missed out on this. She should have done a Raffia effect.
Yeah, rude not to dull 4 first, then bounce.
Yeah, so no EX burst. That puts Dwelfling on 6. So now Nia just needs to plan her way through this. But she does have Sedan. Why doesn't she just attack a Sedan? There it is.
Swing for game.
Prompto can block, but it's not going to kill it. Prompto is your only choice here, buddy.
I mean,
Nope, can't
no,
block.
no. It has to be 3 or lower. Or
Two
higher.
or, 2 or less, basically.
Yes.
Remove that. I wouldn't have removed that though, to be honest. Prompto takes the block. Okay, so Faris attack, kill the Shadow Lord. Does mean you run into the Iris, but the Iris will die as well on trade, and then the others finish off. So a lot of pings going at the Shadow Lord.
So 15k on top of the 1k that's already been given to everybody. Yeah. I mean, it's all looking rather...
That should have killed the Faris, right?
There we go. The game's over anyway.
No,
but,
Refia doesn't have haste. But the Lunith will attack and win.
Yes. Yeah. We will remind Nia of that, but...
We'll let it go.
Okay.
Just in this instance. Well played on both sides, though, sadly. Dwarflin just couldn't seem to get his backups going. So.
No, there's a little bit of suboptimal play, both sides, but... You know, I think Nia got a very commanding win, you know, and she set up a board state, she got her colours down, she got the main character out, and then just supplemented it with everything to make it 10 times worse.
Wall MVP, buddy, wall MVP. But guys, we'll do a quick be right back, and we will get Nia over here for a quick 5-minute chat before round 2, so we will be right back. Alright guys, we are back with the winner of round 1, Nia. Mums a lot that I don't put on stream, but she gets to do it, and she comes on, shows her victory.
Only my 3rd time on stream.
Only your third. It's because you play Mono Ice Aggro. No one wants to see that.
I played that for like 6 weeks.
Yep.
But either way, show the command and win, yeah?
Yes.
Wall pulling and all the work for you.
A lot.
Yeah. How big, though, was the Amaterasu on the Shadow Lord for?
Very, because that was going to wipe both. That was going to wipe both of them, and then I would have had to build up again because I didn't see another wall line tie in.
Sure. Now, obviously, you managed to get 2 4 backers pretty nicely, but do you play any of the warrior lights other than Lena in the backup line at all?
Yes, I played the Cryo backer.
Oh, yes, of course. The pretty full art.
The pretty full art.
Excellent choice.
So yeah, I played that as well because that can get me back any summons or Cat 5 forward. So I got a couple of them, but yeah, I do run 2 of them, so it does help her out a little bit with the Raffia trigger as well.
Talking of Raffia trigger, last turn you bring the Raffia back. Any reason you didn't pull the trigger?
I was tempted, I was considering it, but I thought it'd be a little bit overkill.
Overkill's overstated. It's fine.
But I knew he couldn't do anything.
Well, I know you had the rug in hand, but you never know. Never know.
Couldn't do anything.
Never play with your food, Nia.
No,
Never play with your food. Any changes?
That would have been playing with my food, yes.
Never. Any changes to the deck that you're contemplating at all? Or?
I don't know at this point. It's my first week playing with this version of the deck. So I'm going to see how it goes tonight and then consider it. Because last week I played a different version which didn't go very well. I think I won 3 last week with it. So, but this week it seems to be going a bit better. So yeah.
Okay, so any, going into round 2 and beyond now, are there any sort of matchups that you really don't want to see?
Mono Ice.
Mono Ice, yep, okay.
Don't want to see Mono Ice.
Well, I mean, you did play a fair bit of Mono Ice. It might be calmer, but at least you know what's coming, right?
It could be worse. It could be 13.
Yeah, I think,
13.
Don't bring up 13.
Anything fully aggro, I think, because this takes a couple of turns to get set up.
Understood.
And then, obviously, they can win by turn 3.
Absolutely, yeah.
Whereas I'm only getting set up by turn 3.
So basically nothing matter. No Giga Wall, no...
Yeah, nothing like that. No.
Luckily no one's playing that. We're at end of set. We're waiting on new busted LB cards and all that sort of thing, so...
So we're playing fun decks now, I think, or playing outside of our wheelhouse a bit. Just at least I am. I'm trying all sorts of random rubbish just because I have the cards. I might as well use them at least once.
Well, yeah.
Hell, I cracked out some Opus 1 cards to chuck in the deck. So
excellent, I love it.
So, any last passing words for our viewers at home?
I'm tired. It's mainly.
You got a long night, yeah.
I know. This is only round 1.
I know.
There's at least 3 more to go. It might even be 4. We don't know.
I know.
Well, that being said, guys, we've got 2 minutes left on the round. Only 1 scoring, which is, I guess, in your score at the moment.
Yeah.
So
no, I think Both Alan Price going.
That's Paul.
This is me.
I'm feeling.
We got too many
I'm tired.
balls.
Okay.
We got too many
Tired.
balls.
I mean, it's phonetically almost identical.
It is,
We'll let you
yeah,
off on that one.
Yeah.
Well-
I'm sorry.
We will take a short break then. We'll probably be back in about 5 minutes' time with round 2, guys. So stick with us and we'll be back shortly.
See you then.